All right, heading right into our Wednesday afternoon now. It is a hump day Wednesday, so that means obviously we're halfway through the work week and things are really just flying by this week. Of course, Labor Day weekend now just around the corner. A lot of folks trying to make plans for that. We'll talk about that Labor Day weekend forecast coming up, but I do want to talk about today as well with the daytime high right around 90. It's going to be humid out there, and in fact, very similar to the last several days. If you're in an area that does receive rain today, your temperatures are going to be held down, so kind of a variable forecast, if you will, as we go through the afternoon. I've got a 40% opportunity here in the Metroplex of rain, some thunder as we go through the day. It's looking pretty spotty to me. I think compared to yesterday, our rain chances are even more spotty. But I think for tomorrow, Thursday, there may be a more likely opportunity of kind of a wave of rain moving on through. We're going to talk about that coming up as well. So here's what we did as far as rainfall totals. These are over the last 24 hours. Notice up around the Denton County area, a bullseye of some heavier rain there. That was mainly yesterday evening, and in fact, we even had a flash flood warning in effect there yesterday evening. But again, rainfall totals anywhere from about 1.5 inches to nearly 3 inches of rain there in southern Denton County. That was a real deal bullseye, if you will. Our southwestern counties, even back over through our far southeastern counties, 1 to 2 inches again on average. But again, you can see most folks over the last 24 hours, simply put, did not receive any rain whatsoever. So it's another day. We're watching that little black line out there to the west. That's a little outflow boundary, a little wind shift line, if you will. So we're going to be watching that as kind of a trigger late this afternoon of scattered showers, some thunderstorms, again, mainly in our western counties. The bulk of the tropical moisture, the tropical area of disturbed weather, it continues down along the Rio Grande Valley. And in fact, you can see it kind of at least moving there in a counterclockwise flow. That's going to be an area of low pressure. And so that's going to track up towards the Big Bend area as we go through the day. It's going to give them very heavy rain. In fact, the opportunity of flooding may even become more of a paramount concern down there. But for tomorrow, I'm tracking our forecast carefully because you can see that area of disturbed weather highlighted there in the water vapor imagery and the bright green showing up. I think a little spoke of that is going to break off. It's going to move up towards North Texas, believe it or not, for tomorrow, and it's going to give us a better opportunity of rain. Again, I'll show you that on the model coming up. But otherwise, the opportunity of heavy rain today, it is going to be down in the Rio Grande Valley. In fact, there's going to even be over in the Big Bend area, more likely opportunity of flooding over there. So one thing we'll be tracking carefully. But again, even here in North Texas, you can see the green showing up, a possible to likely opportunity of heavy rain. Again, just depending on where any of the shower or thunderstorm activity does develop today. But again, the bottom line is, again, heavier tropical downpours would be in the forecast with any of that activity. The model looking pretty spotty, though. Again, you can see for any one hometown, any one backyard, it's a 30-40% opportunity. But again, a lot of us today do remain dry. We're fairly quiet overnight, but by tomorrow afternoon, as that little spoke of energy does move through the area, take a look at that. It may be a more widespread opportunity. This may still be a little overdone there with the model, but a more widespread opportunity of rain moving through, tropical moisture in place, so locally heavy downpours. Again, all of that would be in the forecast. One more time, again, no severe weather would be anticipated tomorrow, again, with any of that activity. Rainfall going forward, this is the high res look, so it's always going to look a little splotchy. But again, the main takeaway here, another 0.5 inch to 1.5 could be fairly common. Again, underneath some of those heavier tropical downpours, again, some locations could easily pick up 2 to maybe even 3 inches of rain. Not impossible, but again, just like you're seeing there, it is splotchy. So again, rainfall totals will be variable as well, as our forecast has been, it seems like, all week long, huh? Okay, so as we go through the day today, here's your daytime highs, right around 90 for most locations. Again, if you happen to see rain in your area, your temperature will be held down. It's going to be a very humid afternoon as well. 20, 30, 40, going to a 50% rain opportunity out in our far western counties. Overnight lows generally back down into the 70s. A lot of lower 70s this evening and overnight, mid 70s right here in the Metroplex. And then for tomorrow, I will taper our high temperatures down by just a few degrees, more in the way of mid to upper 80s around the area. And obviously the main reason for that, we have a better opportunity of rain as we go through tomorrow afternoon. So going forward in time, we'll do a 90 today and 88 for tomorrow, Thursday. We'll rebound to right around 89 for your Friday. There's your rain opportunity. The 50% for tomorrow, Thursday, may even bump that up just some. Talking about your Labor Day weekend, looking a little unsettled, but it's only a 20% opportunity of some scattered showers around. And again, you can see highs only in the 80s.